there, in this tutorial I'm going to discuss about how to deploy group policy object in groups, or how to link GPO in groups. So in the concept video we learned about that GPO can only be linked in local computers, can only be configured in local computers, sites, and domain and organizational units. So we never discuss about group policy objects configuration in groups, but indirectly we can do. Currently at Active Directory Users and Computers, we currently have a sales OU, and let me create the group first. So for example, I give a name sales group. Okay, so what I need to do is go to group properties, members, and add some members. For example, I just want to add account user and another user from test OU, so test user 1. Okay, so currently we have add two user, account user and test user 1, account user 1 from account OU and test OU. So group created at sales OU. What we're going to do is group policy management at forest domains, and at GPO we learned about the linking of GPO at the computers, at local computers can create. Currently we have a GPO, for example. I have a client policy, and a particular policy I created. For example, remove help menu, start menu, remove run menu from start menu. It means help and start, and run menu is no more available on clients. So I link this GPO to a particular, or I just have a GPO. I want to link it with the group. So currently you can see here security filtering options. So currently having authenticated users, and when you see the authenticated users means a particular user have a rights to access this. I have a rights have this policy, and they have a rights to read the policy. So when you see these authenticated users, when it goes to delegations, it will provide us the more informations about the user who are coming into this policy, and basically the basic users are having a rights. So for example, it goes to delegation, and you can see the authenticated user have a read permission, and domain admins have a edits, having a permission to edit. So at least they can read the permission. So I just want to remove this authenticated user, and these are the by default functionality, and we never select these users, but we can by adding a group. You can even add a particular user for that GPO. So I'm just add sales group, and remember the sales group have a two user which I added, from one from account OU and one from test OU. Link this GPO with the domain, and I just linked it. So this particular GPO, the client policy, is applied to the domain, but that GPO is linked with the OU, or that link that GPO is having authenticated group. So that group, no matter how server or how much user consist, that group will be only authenticated ones. to log that policy. So I'm just putting a gp update space slash force. Currently a policy updated. Now just wants to log off. Let me prove the point. Okay, control alt delete. Now currently I want to check test user 2. This test user 2 was not the member of sales group, so definitely this user able to access help and support and run. So here we go, help and support, even can access run. Here you go, run tab. So there. Now I want to log off. Now I want to check test user 1 now. So switch user, I want to check test user 1, give a password. So here we go, it's no more available. Help and support is no more available. Even the run is not available. You can see this operation has been cancelled due to restriction effect on this computer. Please contact your system administrator. Means a run tab is not available. A user will not able to search the run. Same will be applied to account user 1. For example, I log in with the account user 1, give a password. So actually we restrict this user from help and support, but I think policy didn't update it, so let me use gp update space slash force. Sometime policy not able to update straight away, and you have to update the policy. So logging off once again. Okay, with that same user wants to log in. So here we go, help and support is no more available, and even the run tab also not available. So run option is not there. I'm getting the restrictions option, but same will be available to account user 2, which is a member of account OU. Now the sales group, which having a user test user 1 and account user 1, these two users are not getting the option of help and support and run, but test user 1, test user 2 and account user 2 is getting the option help and support and run. Since we applied a GPO in a domain, but that GPO consists, you can see run option is also available, so that GPO consists a group, only group user are authenticated to that particular GPO. So hope you learned something about this.